We're out of the bush, and the thing that interests me, apart from the fact that I've got a few specimens here before, because it was worked so late and it wasn't a commercial mine, they had to take all their quartz that they deemed worthy to the government battery on Jubilee Lake Road. So they had to cart it about 15 miles, which means they had to be very careful what they took and what they left. And they've left us a few bits of specimen gold. I've got 4 little specimens here. I've crushed 2 specimens. You can't really see the gold. You can see a tiny little bit peeking through there. And you can just see on the end of there a little bit, but there's some, I've put 2 bits of free gold in there that we've already crushed, and 1 bit of free gold that I found loose from the stone. So I'm going to crush these, put them in the dish and show you what we've got. If you are ever lucky enough to find a piece of specimen, there's no need to madly crush it. I'm only crushing these because they're little tiny bits and they're not particularly attractive. If you get a bit of gold in the stone, keep it. You can sell it as a specimen, and if you do want to sell it as gold, the gold buyer will do an SG on it, specific gravity test on it, and tell you how much gold in it and still sell it. So don't just crush it. Some of them are really, really nice, but these are just plain little bits of gold. Right out. I'll just whack them in the dolly pot and give them a quick go. That bloody bit of quartz is as tough as buggy. Now he's catching up. Don't want to waste my gold. Right, that should do us. Now I'll put them in the dish. Bit of water. I just saw a little bit of gold flick past then. Rightio. What do you see up there? Look at that. Nice little tail too. Just put a little bit more water on that. There they are. That one we found earlier, I crushed him out. Well, I found that was the bit that was free gold. But all those have been in that crushing. And there's another little bit. And see the tail of fine gold down there? I'll just turn him around a bit. That's all fine gold that was in the... Obviously I'll wash him cleaner than that and put him in my canister. But I just wanted to show you quickly how much gold was in it. All that came out of this mullock here. Obviously the old timers didn't want to throw anything out at all. Or there weren't the old timers. One of the blokes I actually knew was alive when I was a boy, and I did a lot of having a lot of yarns with him. But they had to, as I said, cart the stone, and that meant they had to, the bigger mines, they crushed a lot of poor stone, because when they were crushing the rich stone, the law evened out. Those blokes had to transport their stone probably 15 miles to the battery, so they had to be very careful what they carted. So they'd cherry pick it, some would go out on the dump, and this is stuff that they've left for us.